So, Ricky, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ricky Cooper. I run VMware's partner and commercial sales organization across the world, and always a pleasure to come here to GITEX. It's event number 5 for me.
That's fantastic, Ricky. It's really a pleasure having you here at Ingram Micro. So,
Pleasure.
so there's an awful lot happening with VMware. There's an awful lot happening that VMware will do for us and for the industry coming forward.
Yeah.
So, what's happening with this Broadcom acquisition? Is anything going to change?
Well, I mean, we are days away almost, depending on what you read. We're probably around 2 weeks away from this great acquisition, and everybody seems to be very excited. I think, the partner teams most certainly. Hock has done a lot of blogs around partners and around the distribution environment as well. It's all very positive. So some great things to look forward to, and I think at VMware Explore, you're going to hear the product strategy, you're going to hear a lot more about the partner strategy. We host a day on the Wednesday where we get all of the partners together, and both Hock and myself will be speaking to all of the partners in a keynote there as well. Yeah. So we'll be able to lay out the whole strategy and give you a few more details.
That's fantastic, and we really are looking forward to hear all the good news and the new news as well.
There you go, and that's the first week of November, which is 3 weeks away from now.
Yes. So we'll definitely be there, and we'll hear everything that we want to hear as well.
Absolutely.
So we've made a tremendous amount of investments in VMware, and we really have put on people and know-how and trainings.
Yeah, the knowledge has been the knowledge increase and getting people certified, etc. You've done a great job.
Fantastic. And so what's your plans for this particular region? Here we're talking about covering the Middle East, for example.
Yeah, I mean, just look at what's happening. You come to GITEX, you go to the Leap, everything's exploding here, and you're beginning to take over, the foresight and where this is all heading to. We talked briefly about AI this morning. The great thing, I'm seeing a change in the marketplace at the moment. I talk about the age of the partner.
Right.
And I think that when I go across the world, here in this region, it exemplifies what I say. It really goes into the next era of what we can expect, what's coming. There's some great innovations here that gets us all thinking, what's next. But basically for VMware, it's really doubling down and concentrating on the data center.
Yeah.
And our SDDC product range, vSphere, vSphere Plus, and vCloud Foundation as well.
That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, the innovation in this region,
Yeah.
and even the amount of startups which are coming in and developing AI-based products and so forth is, I've never seen it.
I love your ability to try as well. Try something new. Let's see if this works.
Absolutely.
And be creative.
Yes,
Quite often the creativity is leading to actual products and actual things that we could go together and take to our customers.
Exactly.
And putting things in the hands of customers is ideal.
So AI, of course, everybody's talking Gen AI, other types of AI, symbolic AI, reinforcement learning. So where does VMware fit into all this play?
Yeah. So look, let's go back a little bit, and we look at the opportunity for data center, and then let's talk about the partner piece in the middle, partner disti, and then you've got the customer, which is ultimately what's going to drive this requirement. Okay.
Yes.
So if you look at the data center piece, I think I've seen a lot of publications that talk about the current cloud environment being worth something like 300 billion on an annual basis. The prediction is that this will treble 3 times, within the coming years, and we're going to see a $900 billion business.
Absolutely, fully in agreement there.
Yeah. The data center capacity will grow from around 13 gigawatts to around 37.
That's almost
so
it's 3 times as much.
Yeah, and that's where your growth's going to come from. Now, what that will be filled with is infrastructure that you and I love, the likes of our big OEM partners, with the servers, the storage, all of the software that goes along with that, and that's our opportunity. So to fill these data centers, and I can tell you these data centers are filling and being built so quickly that to fund even building out new data centers is incredibly difficult to do.
We're supplying a big part of that as well here. The demand is incredible.
And everybody wants improved latency to put the right products into the hands of the customers. The data centers are improving all of the time, and there's more and more, so many being built that the ability to get them up and running quickly is part of the inhibitor that we have at the moment. But then you go to the customer end, and we talk about AI, and what everybody knows and loves at the moment would be, chat GPT and all this kind of stuff. Now, very shortly, I envisage in the next couple of years, you're going to get situations where customers want to know, how will this enhance my business?
Absolutely.
How can I drive profitability? Some might be reducing workforce, as this becomes automated. We've just gone through something ourselves at VMware. When we look at our commercial business, we had sales folks in the commercial business, and when you studied what a majority of the time was doing, it was quotes, it was which you have to go and revisit 6 times on average.
Wow.
And it was placing of the orders and shepherding everything through, using the DISTI model, handing that to you, moving our salespeople up into the more strategic areas of our business. Allows us now to take products like vSphere, which is proliferated around the commercial market,
100%.
run it through you. You're providing the quotes, you're providing the manpower, etc. And our interaction now, we're saving multi-millions on just moving the the resource into a different area, and it's all because of automation. Automation's allowing us all to do that, connecting our APIs, etc. So for us, we can see a great benefit, and if we're a customer, we can see the monetary value that creates. Our customers want to be in that same position where they're saying, okay, you supply me something with AI, how can I save money? How's it going to drive my business? How does it make me outrun my competition? And I think once that use cases develop in the next couple of years, and the customers really start to understand how that can help their business, and then the marketing teams and what we do from an infrastructure piece, we'll have 5 or 6 brilliant use cases. Everybody's going to be on the bandwagon, and then we go and fill the data centers.
Fantastic. I mean, this is really what the market is looking for. Everybody wants it, but nobody really knows what the use cases might be. But we see an explosion going in this direction as well. And many new software and existing software companies are coming with use cases and solutions that will utilize AI in the best possible way. And you will be behind that. You're the core. And we're going to be at the front.
Absolutely,
with our expertise, and even with our Xvantage platform that allows us to communicate properly with
which is magnificent, by the way. I saw that at your conference in Las Vegas. Wow.
It's a unique.
It is,
absolutely.
I love the, even there, the analytics that it gives you to understand, okay, here's my business, what could we be doing together more?
Absolutely.
What areas of the world, what products, etc. It's brilliant.
And we use AI to do that as well.
Good example for us. Good example.
So Ricky, great having you here in Dubai, and
pleasure.
thank you very much for making the time.
It's always a pleasure.
And
great to see you in London recently as well. We keep connecting all over the world.
I know, absolutely. We'll see you in Barcelona or somewhere soon.
Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thanks to the team.
Thank you guys.